Hello, friends and fellow adventurers. All right, so last time we left off, I was busy working away in the mall here. I got a bunch done, and I just continued working later on. So we got some stalls, and I don't think we have any tenants yet. We're a little too new for that. So everybody's going to have the option if they want to have some wares in here. I know Zane was trying to get a whole economy set up. He wanted a shop that was just sold stuff from the end that he was going to put down at the end on one of the floors. I thought that would be good. And beyond that, I think I'm done in here. So what I was going to, I still got there's always something to fill in, isn't there? There's always a hole to patch. There's another hole up there. There's going to be holes. I'm going to have to spend some more time patching everything up. But for now, I think my next objective was, he had a zero-tick farm here blown up recently. Why does nobody replant? I don't understand. What is the issue with replanting? What was the intent here? I don't know. I'm just going to replant some stuff, though, because I like having food. Food is good. Now, I was also gifted a bunch of, I think, what do you call them? Shulker shells. So, whipped up a shulker box just to put some of my miscellany in, because it's nice to have that extra bit of storage. I know they were doing a pile of adventuring in here. Oh, no. We want those. Oh, this stinks. There we go. They were off doing tons of adventuring. That's what all I've heard in the background in my life for the past little bit here, which I was not taking part in because I was having to do other stuff. And also, I do not really go and deal with the just any of that end game type stuff as beyond me. It's really, I'm not built for those adventures. My enjoyment of Minecraft really is the pottering about. It's like building stuff, just noodling. The huge, like, getting prepped and going on a quest, and it's, like, too much. I wish it wasn't. I wish I was more like, yeah, but no, I'm just generally not as into that part of it. But you can imagine 12-year-olds are totally into that part of it, so I've been hearing a lot about it. But it's funny, in all the years of playing, I've never bothered. I barely even go to the Nether, let alone bother with any of the other stuff. And I'm not saying I shouldn't. I probably should go and do that stuff. But I just don't. So at any rate, I was gifted some supplies, which is always nice, as everyone else was off busy causing havoc for all the monsters out there. Oh, good. Perfect timing. Now, I notice we got a combination of things here. Whoa. Can you not? Really? Oh, somebody else has helped me out here. I felt there was, yeah, I knew there were some arrows coming in from, oh boy, somebody's got walking around with injuries. Not sure where those came from. Creepers. So this is, whoa, hello there. Oh, are you using, oof, indeed. Indeed. Now, I'm wondering if, did you get the creeper? There's a creeper there, dude. Oh, see, this is what, I'd like to actually, like, deal with this a little bit at some point. Oh, I don't know what he was doing. He's getting rid of some stuff. But what I wanted to do was to try to actually build, a little bit of a, what is this? I love it when people start building stuff. This is probably like some sky sculpture that I can't even see from down here in my boring level. I like this area. How's it going? Look at these holes. Okay, well, like, let me just waste some arrows, because there's no point. Oh, look at this. Barely even helpful. Oh, I love that this user account has not actually, like, defeated anything yet. Beautiful. This has been the building account. All right, there's sheepies everywhere. I'm going to give up on harnessing or saving those. I'm thinking, though, we have a ravine which cuts off around whereabouts. Let's see. It is right around here. Oh, my gosh. Okay. So from this point, I mean, this is a nice security perimeter. I should go build something along this edge then. And then I might build a little wall or something across from here. Huh. This might be a good place to do it, because this is where the baddies kind of stop. So I think what I'm going to do, what I was wanting, my basic idea was to just start building a bit of a perimeter wall to keep creepers and stuff from blowing up so many holes in our yard. And it's also going to put some doors in. Now, I don't know how far I want to go or how I want to do this. We have one of the other players has built a beautiful house over here, and they've got why do we have on ground? Wonder if they were just putting some coal down. That's a nice little house up here, isn't it? I like the tree fortress look. It's very nice. I always enjoy going and seeing what other people are working on. Okay, Will's house. Don't be rude. That's a valid set of rules, I think. Don't be rude. It's just, you're not asking for too much. You're just like, hey, don't be rude. So there's a little bit of everything. That's a classy little house. Like, it's nice and open, and there's a villager just chilling out in there. Villager's busy doing villager stuff. There's a lot of villagers hanging out in various areas around here, and I'm not wholly sure. I think they're all here of their own accord. I don't think there's any dubious situations. I think it's more about protecting the villagers than enslaving the villagers, I think is the intent, as far as I understand it. Okay, so I'm going to build... Like, we don't want to... I'd like to build out further to protect Will, but also I think there's a limit to, like, how far out I can actually, with the amount of materials I have, can build. Yeah, this will be good. Okay, let's continue this way. And then we'll just move towards the village. Basically, I would like to just create a little bit of a barrier to try to keep out a little bit of the stuff. Because we get so many attacks, and Castaway there, Hodge, was having to rebuild is the zero tick farm just because of things blowing up, which is not the most fun. So I was thinking, you know what, I'll build a little bit of a security perimeter here to try to keep the creepies out. And hopefully allow everybody through. So we'll set up some doors and stuff here. All right. And then I don't know how far we want to go with this. I mean, ideally right over basically to the village, I would think. But that also should fill in the pit a bit. Okay. Yeah, see, what am I going to do with this? I don't want to fill this in with stuff, but also, I guess what I can do for the moment is I'll do this. We'll just build right across it. It's not exactly creeper-proof at this point. And I can build across these, that's fine. Oh. Okay. Yeah, this is good. And then people can, I think, do what they want in terms of dealing with this situation. The fencing and stuff. We'll figure out some entrances and all of that, just so everybody can get through easily enough. But for the moment, I've at least made it a little bit more difficult. That was kind of the point. There's nothing too intense, although this could become something, you know, a little bit more substantial at some point. We might really go for it and just build a whole medieval barricade. That's what I think we did one of our other playthroughs that we did in the past. We tended to go with that. But again, I don't know if that's what everybody else wants to do here. So we'll just leave it kind of open. I'll put some lights on. Torch it up. Okay. And then I should probably put some warning. This is like the beacon. Like, hey, if you're running around the middle of the night, do be cautious. As there's some holes in the ground over here. Small holes that you might not want to fall into. This is interesting, right? We've got this whole like ramp that leads over there. I like in both of our worlds that we play in, we have like a whole situation where we've got a ravine right next to our house. Oh, see, this isn't too bad. I will take this. And we'll put an entrance maybe right about there. Okay. And then at the very minimum, I'm going to try and get the layout done here. We'll see how much stone bricks I have. I don't even really know. And so far it'll be nothing around the other side. So we'll have to figure that out next. The other side, I don't know. I think it's a little bit less blown up, if I recall. But who knows where it stands now. This is the thing, right? Okay, let's maybe put... Okay, do we have any more? Yeah, we've got a pile more. We're good. We're good. Okay, I just want to make sure I don't like fall into the ravine head first. Nope. Okay, so you and you, and then... There we are. Voila. All right. And I guess we should just torch this up while we're at it. There we are. Note the ends. And then hopefully, as we go here, if anybody else wants to add to this, we can kind of continue with it. So on this side, I guess what I should probably eventually do here is really take this down a little bit, maybe, so we can build right over to our mammoth structure here. That would be, I think, probably the suitable thing to do. Now, I don't know if this, I don't remember if this is a whole mountain that comes into here. What I could also do is just come on the other side and take this down a little bit, like right there to create a sort of barricade. But I might just, I think I will do that, but I think I might take this down as well. Do we have a shovel? We have a shovel. Perfect. So I'll take this down like 2 layers. There we go. That way, if any baddies do we want to come over, they'll have to go down a couple layers. At least I'll get rid of some of the dirt here. The idea, basically, I just would like to prevent all of the things that people are trying to build in this main area from just getting exploded, which is a bit of a bummer when you put a bunch of work into it. Because I know the Zero Tech farm got rebuilt, but it was like, oh, really? So I just kept saying, I was like, dude, build a fence. Dude, build a fence. And there was no desire to build a fence. So I was like, well, it's going to get exploded. So I'm glad we've got a fence now. Okay, now we can come in here and we'll take this down a couple below. Okay. So maybe I won't even have to, I can just utilize this existing brick here. As long as we go right to this wall. Let's see here. Now are we on the, yeah, we're on the level with this. Okay, nice. I wasn't 100% sure how I had, if I cleaned it up enough on the inside or not. Did we? Okay, we've got a couple of things going on there still. All right. I'll just fill this in. Whatever. We can live with a couple less. Okay, and then I need to take that down a little bit. Right there. Okay. Perfect. Okay, so if any baddies fall, they'll just fall into behind that. And we'll just have a perennial issue. I'm fine with that. Is this... Oh, this is all nicely finished. Good. All right, that's not too bad. I'm happy with that. Beautiful. Oh, through the mess. Through the chaos zone. Alright, so we got a little bit of a perimeter wall. Now we'll have to see about the lighting level within this in general. I feel like it's probably rather dark. Now I do want to I want to light it up, but I also do want to just have... Like, really, dude? Do you have to go and ruin everyone's party? Oh, that is a mess. That is a big old mess. So I think I'm also going to probably, beyond this, I do want to clean up this horrible disaster area out here. I don't know what the plan is going to be. I don't know how I want to deal with this. I'd like to level it out a little bit. Sleep. All right, well, I guess I could. Oh, hell, I gotta put down my box, though. 1 second. Oh, really? Where's the monster? Okay, there we go. Sleep we shall. Sleep we shall. Very briefly. Okay. And we'll take our box back. Oh, hold up. I'll put my bed in there. Again, I'm just going to try and keep all of this extra junk. I'm just going to store it in there for the moment. And when we get home, we can clean that out later. It's good. It's my junk chest for the moment. Okay, so the sheep are, I don't know if they're deciding to hang out in here or what. I feel like somebody was just like making patterns for the heck of it. Now, so we've got a little bit of a wall happening. I don't know if this is going to work or not. Like I'm just going to hop around the edge of the, of course you will. Of course you will. Oh, he's heading over. All right. So this ravine is a nice little, natural barricade. And we've got the bamboo. Oh, that's right. We had bamboo on this side. So maybe we're good with the bamboo hanging out over here. Have my breakfast here. Haven't eaten it all today. So it kind of locks in. I mean, these things sort of, they don't entirely interconnect, but we've got a little laneway here where the baddies can come in. Okay, so what I should do, I should light this up a little bit. And I'll just, for the moment, again, torch it up in there. It's these pits, too, is part of the problem, that the creepers blow the thing up and then they spawn in the pit. Because, of course, because they're terrible. All right. And then in terms of filling these in, I do want to fill them in, but I feel like I'd like to take off a little bit of a layer here. We'd like to give this landscape a bit of a haircut. But the question is at what point do I want to do it? I don't want to go too deep. But maybe this layer here could go, because that would allow me to fill in the creeper things with, I'm going to use a certain amount of stone, or gravel even. Just some other material. Stone would be preferable, just so we don't have the big blow-ups every single time. The hissy fits that the creepers throw. They're just like, I want a hole in the ground. We're like, no, we don't want a hole in the ground. And then disagreement ensues, they win, and we have a giant hole in the ground. Okay, need to make some more stuff. Where is my... Oh, did I leave it inside or did I put it away? It's the only problem. I don't think I put the crafting table in the box. I think I just don't have one on me. Yeah, I know. Why? What's that about? Okay. Oh, I used all of my wood. Okay. Well, that's all I have, eh? All right. So, let's make ourselves some shovels. There we go. And I'll clear out a little bit of this. Oh, I've messed up somebody's ladder. Oops, sorry. It's a manual process now. So to clear this down, at least to this, I don't know, I'll see how it looks once we... It seems to be a fairly consistent layer. The one thing I do like about, I think I have the Optifine on, and I like seeing the sides of grass blocks as grass. I do appreciate that. It adds a little bit more realism and just looks nicer in general. Also, I like the look of glass. Glass looks really snazzy. Okay, yeah, this isn't so bad. We're making this place look nice. If you don't have a nice looking yard, what do you have? In real life, I'm not interested in yard work in the least. My yard could be a hole in the ground. It could look like this. In fact, it probably does look like this. But in this game, there's a certain pleasure in the order of all of it. Yes, it would be nice to take this down, but that's quite a lot of work. And that's almost like a personal challenge. You know what? I would actually like to take part of it down, and then that allows this to get leveled in. I think I will. And then what I think I'll do, though, first is let's get some stone, and I'll start filling it. I think we'll get on pothole duty. Oh, hello. We got... Oh, nice. Excellent. You put some doors on. Helps keep, I guess... Oh, it keeps this guy. Is this... What's this fellow's name? Or a lady? Kevin. Oh, hey, Kevin. How's it going? Helps keep Kevin from escaping. Okay. Cool. Yeah, Kevin's just a regular villager just chilling out. That's cool. So what do I have, Kevin? What do I have for regular stuff here? So you've got piles of dirt. I guess I'll go with granite. And andesite. Okay, I can do that. I can go with that. All right, I think we'll take a break there, though. Next time I'll come back, I might get into polishing, filling some holes. I suspect is I'm going to get the yard straightened out here. I'll probably spend a few episodes working on the yard, as we spent a few working on the inside of this. We'll keep on from there. We'll decide on more projects as we go. Again, I just want to get this land of ours under control, and then we can continue on deciding how else we want to go at it. Oh, I like that design. I still got to fill in the back of that as well. There's a little bit I've noticed that is missing, but we're getting there. There's all sorts of goodness. These sky bases are going to get more ridiculous now that they have elytras and stuff. I have a funny feeling things are going to get bananas. But the fortresses are building out around the edges, which is very cool. I like to see it. It's looking more alive all the time, and I didn't even notice this. That's very nice. Look at this. Ooh. What is this stuff called? Purr? That's very nice. I didn't even notice this at night either. I'm sure it gives off a nice glow. Very nice. You have to have a fountain. If you don't have a fountain, what are you doing? You're not living the biggest life you can live, I guess, if you don't have a giant fountain made out of purple stone in your yard. At any rate, we will see you all next time. Till then, bye-bye.